So what's the difference between the Agile and the traditional project management approaches? With your PMP exam covering this in much more detail than before, you need to master this, especially if you want to pass your exam and become certified in project management. So let's get started. Hi friends, this is Alvin, also known as Alvin the PM, and welcome back to the channel where we help you pass your PMP exam and become certified in project management. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and smashing that like button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, when you're developing a product, there are two types of project management approaches, the Agile and the Waterfall. But what exactly is the Waterfall approach? The tried and true definition of waterfall project management is that it follows a very extensive and detailed upfront planning process followed by a linear sequence of activities with a definitive start and end date. Expectations are clearly outlined from the very beginning and the team sticks to the plan as much as possible. Waterfall actually stands for the traditional approach that many of us have already used before. Also known as predictive, the waterfall approach takes you from point A to point B in a very step-by-step and linear manner. Just how an actual waterfall falls one after the other in a linear sequence, the events that follow a waterfall approach must happen sequentially. Deliverables created in each event must be 100% completed before the next event can even start. So for example, collecting requirements must be fully completed before the design of the product can start. Testing of the design can only begin after all development activities have completed. I encourage you to look around. One of the most common examples is actually your house. For example, you must first build the foundation, construct the walls, install the kitchen, install the appliances, and so on and so forth. Each phase that I've described cannot be completed before the next phase can actually begin. Question for you, what are other instances that you've used the waterfall approach to manage your own projects? I'll give you a hint. Anytime you're planning a big event or planning a big vacation holiday trip, you're likely using the waterfall approach. Now, before I move on to the next section, if you like what you've seen so far, let me know by giving this video a huge thumbs up. It helps me know what kind of content you like so that I can make more of it. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. Alright, so what about the Agile approach? The key buzzword, which I'm sure you've heard of, is iterative. While Waterfall breaks up a project into phases, Agile breaks up a project into sprints, or 2 to 4 week iterations. Agile is all about being fast, being able to adapt to changes instead of being very restricted to following a very detailed upfront plan. Another key factor is that Agile focuses on developing the most important features to your customer and prioritizing the most important work up front. At the beginning of each sprint, the team prioritizes which deliverables are the most important to the customer and gives the most value. For example, on a software app used for e-commerce, there might be hundreds of features which you need to develop. However, the most important features to focus on developing for the next 2 to 4 weeks might actually be the shopping cart interface and the ability for the user to check out items after shopping. So instead of working on all 100 items right now, the team only works on these 2 prioritized features for the current sprint. Agile historically has been commonly used in software development in which a little bit of code is being developed for a small number of features. Not the entire project, but only a small portion of features. This cycle repeats and you continue to iterate, making improvements and adding features to the product. The key thing to remember about Agile is that you're building your product little by little and layer by layer in small 2 to 4 week increments. At the end of each sprint, you showcase a demo of your working features to your customer to obtain their feedback, and you repeat the entire series all over again, continuing to iterate. If you're having a tough time remembering this key difference, here's my own personal advice, and I hope it gives you that light bulb aha moment. Waterfall is kind of like producing a big bang at the very end. Like you're producing a very big product and it won't be launched until 1 year from now or even 2 years from now. Agile, on the other hand, is very iterative. You're adapting and you're continuing to improve the product over and over again and adding new features to the product, which gives the most value to the customer. It's throughout this entire time that the customer sees multiple iterations of your product instead of seeing the final product at the very end. If you're taking your PMP exam, make sure you understand this fundamental difference. And if you need any help preparing for your PMP exam, sign up for my free 5-day Master Your PMP Exam Bootcamp course, where I walk you through how to master every single question correctly, how to get started the right way, and how to master the key fundamentals of Agile. Head on over to alvinthepm.com/bootcamp to sign up and learn from someone who recently passed the PMP exam above target in all domains. So did you find this video helpful? Do you now have a better understanding of Agile and Waterfall? Go ahead and comment in the section down below and let me know, what is your biggest struggle with mastering Agile? Now that you've mastered the basics of Agile and Waterfall, let's go over how to practice sample PMP exam practice questions. If you'd like to see that video, just click or tap the screen over here. Otherwise, if you'd like to see another video from Alvin the PM to help you pass your PMP exam and become certified in project management, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.